The Houthis of Yemen, the weaker part of the axis of resistance that was built up by Iran around Israel to cover it. Of course, the Houthis joined this war in November of 2023 after declaring their solidarity with the Palestinians who were being attacked right after the Hamas attack on October 7th. Israel started attacking them on October 8th. Of course, these Houthis are modern day pirates. They have destroyed many trade ships and cost a lot of money every day to the Israeli economy. Of course, we know that after more than a year of conflict, finally in November of 2024, the Hezbollah armed forces actually allowed a ceasefire to go into place. Hezbollah is the strongest part of the axis of resistance created by Iran, and their surrender made it clear that probably more groups could surrender over time. Many Israeli allies thought that the groups may want a ceasefire now, but the Houthis didn't want any type of ceasefire. They wanted war with Israel up until basically it's either they destroy Israel or Israel destroys them. One way or another. There's no alternative here. And Hamas, this group is basically trying to survive this war. Israel wants to destroy Hamas and destroy it in every regard, but Hamas wants to survive. That's their goal here. That is the main reason why Hamas still has 100 Israeli hostages, and they basically don't want to give those back, causing the massive protests we see for hostage releases and people becoming more and more polarized and anti-Zionist, or at least anti-war within the Israeli society itself. That society is basically going through internal unrest and internal basically polarization, and it's in a lot of trouble. It's at this point that you realize that Yitzhak Rabin and Yasser Arafat were on the right path of peace. It's just that radicals don't want that peace. That's why they assassinated Yitzhak Rabin. He's the only former Israeli prime minister that I actually respect. I say that because as recently as yesterday, there was a missile attack by the Houthis on Israel in a response to basically the bombing of Yemen by Israel's allies, those being US and UK. If only this war had not been started by both parties, first the Hamas attack and then the subsequent ground invasion of Gaza by Israel, then we wouldn't have been on this page. Anyways, this conflict is an open book and we're seeing what is happening. Whatever the outcome of this conflict is in the end, the truth is that this will go down in the history books of our next generations, basically.